Okay, the next one is underclass group. So this class consists of those who struggle daily with poverty, okay, because they cannot hold regular jobs which promise a stable salary. And sometimes they are very much effectively excluded, okay, from respectable society. Okay, so due to maybe unemployment or social problems such as drug abuse or juvenile delinquency. And they are usually not very well educated, okay, if at all. And illiteracy is not uncommon among them. Okay, so the other systems is based on case systems. Okay, so what is case system? I believe that when we mention about case systems, you remember about the case system in India. Okay, so basically it is related to that. Okay, case system here is regarding membership system whereby it is fixed upon birth and cannot be negotiated for as long as the person lives. Okay, so what we have discussed just now in class society, we can see that how in modern society we believe in social mobility, whereby from one class we can go to the other class. Okay, there is opportunity for us to change our social status. Okay, and then our children think that they can grow up to become anyone that they want, right? For example, maybe they want to be a doctors, a lawyers. Okay, even they can be the prime minister. Okay, so even kids from poor families, okay, they have chance in order to be rich. Okay, so this is what related to social mobility. However, under the ancient caste system in South Asia, particularly in India, okay, the idea of social mobility made no sense. Okay, people were born into strict social positions called castes. Okay, and their children belong to the same social class, as if they cannot change from low status to the high status. In fact, under the caste systems, the parents knew already the jobs of their kids, okay, when they were born, okay, because it is just referring to their level. The caste system segregates its members, okay, according to a very rigid social hierarchy. This means that different castes cannot socialize with each other or intermarry. Okay, so I believe that you observe very much in the Hindustan's movies, right, whereby people, okay, from different level of social status, they cannot get married. Okay, so in these cases, in these case systems, there are varna, okay, whereby there are 5 varna, okay, in this case system. The first one is Brahmin, second one is Kshatriya, okay, the third one is Vaishya, the fourth is Sudra, and then Parya. Okay, and sometimes Parya is also known as Harijan. Okay, basically, the Brahmins are consisted of priests. Okay, Kshatriyas are the groups of warriors and rulers. Okay, Vaishyas, okay, the group of skilled traders, okay, merchants, and also the minor officials. Okay, Sudras are the unskilled workers. Okay, Parya or Harijans, they are the outcasts. Okay, whereby sometimes they are also considered as untouchables. Okay, in their structure, as if they cannot be together with the other social class. Okay, so the caste system has relaxed somewhat over the last 100 years ago. Okay, people can take jobs that are not exactly what they require. Okay, especially as new kinds of jobs such as computer programming. Okay, let's say the flying airplanes. Okay, and even installing the cable television. Okay, that have no traditional association emerge. Okay, let us go through again, okay, about the classes here, whereby for the first one just now when we mentioned about Brahmin, okay, I have mentioned to you that this Varna consists of priests and also the scholars. Okay, so this group are considered as the purest, okay, and the holiest group in the caste system. Okay, and they perform roles that require intelligence and also the wisdom. Okay, and for the Kshatriya, okay, whereby they consist of administrators and also the warriors, they are responsible for the governance and also defense of the state. Okay, so this group excels in politics and also in warfare. And then for the Vaishya, this Varna consists of farmers, traders, and also the artisans. They are concentrated in the following sectors. For example, in terms of business, okay, agriculture, and also in terms of animal husbandry. They also ensure the smooth running of the economy in society. For Sudra, which made up of laborers, they perform tasks for the top 3 Varnas. Okay, so yet they are still considered part of the caste system. Okay, however, for the Parya, okay, or Harijan, this group is not even recognized as part of the caste system. Okay, so they are considered as unclean, and for that reason, okay, they are only allowed to perform trivial or degrading work like cleaning. Okay, so for this, they have been dubbed as the untouchables. Okay, so in fact, the caste system nowadays is officially illegal in India. Okay, so affirmative action programs have been adopted in order to create new opportunities for the lower caste Indians. Okay, even the untouchable caste has had some success getting better job, including government positions, but still the system is not dead. Okay, among the people, okay, they still often ask about each other, okay, when they first meet. For example, when they meet, okay, they are going to ask, what is your Varna? Okay. Although most Westerners and many modern Hindus do not believe that the caste system really say much about can really say much about a person on the inside. Okay, knowing someone caste gives one some idea of what his or her life or family are like. So the caste system existed almost unchanged for at least 2,000 years ago. Okay, and its effect can still be felt today. Okay, but in the last half century, the system has begun to change and the idea of social mobility has arrived in India. Okay, so we can see the changes nowadays, and we can see that many castes have begun to improve their status. Okay, and others have changed dramatically with the introductions of new technologies. Contact with other cultures has made the most profound change, and today, even a Sudra or even the untouchable group just now, okay, the Harijan, okay, really does have a chance in order to change their future. Okay. So as we discussed just now, okay, about the social class, okay, social case, why there are social inequalities? Okay, why are social inequalities universally found in all societies all over the world? Okay, we cannot deny that. Okay, in all societies in this world, social inequality exists. Okay, so you have informed that social stratification can be seen, okay, in terms of unequal distributions of wealth, power, and also prestige in the society. Okay, so in order to understand further, okay, in order to understand why the social inequality exists, we are going to discuss based on the 2 theories. Okay, the theories of stratification, which is first based on the functionalism theory and second based on the conflict theory. Okay. Okay, the first one, functionalism. Okay, so we have learned about functionalism. Okay, functionalism theory, whereby it mentioned that social stratification contributes to social well-being. Okay, and stratification ensures the smooth running and survival of the society. Okay, there are two anthropologists who talks about functionalism theory in social stratification. The first one is Wilbert Moore and the other one is Kingsley Davis. Okay, they mention that to ensure the continuance of society, there has to be a system whereby tasks and roles are assigned to those who are truly qualified to perform them. Okay, for example, if society provides a system whereby a pilot receives the same pay as janitor, okay, surely nobody will take the trouble and risk to train and work as a pilot. Okay, and by ensuring that rewards are commensurate with the difficulty of the task. Okay, and society will be able to attract the best people to perform the most challenging work. Okay, so the salary of doctors and cleaners, of course, cannot be the same. Okay, so social inequalities are functional. Okay, because it serves as a mechanism that distributes rewards fairly and motivates works to compete with each other to be the best. Okay, so this is from the functionalism theory. Okay, conflict theory is always contradict to functionalism theories. Okay, so we have to understand that, whereby in this conflict theory, they always see that society tends more towards oppositions and conflict. Okay, according to this theory, okay, why stratification happen? It is because due to the upper classes, okay, who are in a position to oppress the lower classes, okay, with their wealth, power, and also prestige. Okay, so this is very contrary to functionalism. Okay, and this conflict theory is heavily influenced by Karl Marx. Okay, whereby Karl Marx believed that history depicts, okay, on ongoing class struggle, okay, between the bourgeoisie who owns the means of productions and the proletariat who offer the services for the wages. Okay, so in this social conflict theory, it states that groups within a capitalist society tend to interact in a very destructive way. Okay, so this allows no mutual benefits, okay, and little cooperation. So according to Karl Marx, the solution is that it is through arms, okay, or violent revolution, okay, and radical change of the culture, customs, and also values of a society. So do you think that it is a good solution, okay, for this social conflict? Okay, and then he also mentioned that the bourgeoisie is influenced, okay, in shaping the minds of the proletariat because they are the one who control the social institutions like school, okay, factories, government, also the mass media. Okay, so with that, they manage to use their power to convince the proletariat that social inequalities are inevitable. Okay, so supposedly anybody can become rich, okay, by working diligently. Okay, everybody must have that opportunity if they work hard. Okay, when the proletariat accepts the status quo, this means that they are trapped in a state, okay, of false consciousness, okay, false class consciousness, okay, woven from the lies and false promises of the capitalists. This is what been highlighted by the social conflicts, okay, the conflict theory. Okay, so we come to the end of this topic already. Okay, let me summarize what we have discussed from the beginning. Okay, so in this topic, earlier I have mentioned about Max Weber idea, whereby he mentions the 3 criteria, okay, that can be used to measure social inequalities. Okay, the first one is in terms of wealth and then power, and also status and prestige. Okay, so I hope that you managed to understand, okay, about these 3 characteristics, because this is a very much important, okay, for you to understand, okay, how wealth, power, okay, status, and also prestige, okay, will lead to social inequalities.